And bring it to you and be like, here's your insect with wing sauce.
Here you go, Brando. Put some hot sauce on this bad boy.
Just going on the record saying if we put Danny's wing sauce on a cockroach, I'd probably be okay with that.
Oh, it's happening.
No.
Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted.
I have cockroach traps.
Because you'd be tasting Danny's wing sauce and not the cockroach.
But the crunch and like the...
No,
mind over matter, Liz.
I
Mind
got
over
some
matter.
big ones at the office. I'll start
That's
tracking.
so gross.
Hey, there are restaurant chains that have been getting away with it for years.
So
Throw enough sauce on something.
That's
and you
why
won't
I
like
don't
it.
eat Chinese food.
You can eat a 3-inch roach. I'm going to find one for you.
I've got bugs in my mouth. Now I can actually feel their little legs. Can we move on so we can get past this, Danny?
Yes.
Okay,
What's happening next?
Okay, all right. So let's step on to the next game, the game of the night, Sunday night. Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. KC favored by only 3, 53.5 over under. All right. Couple key points here. Buffalo's head coach, Sean McDermott, worked his way up under Andy Reid in Philly from 99 to 2010, eventually becoming defensive coordinator under the Walrus. Cuckoo Kachoo. Okay? Now, this is the Bills' chance to return to the Super Bowl since 1993, when they actually lost their 4th Super Bowl in a row. All right? Biggest factor will be Buffalo's one-dimensional offensive attack. If you take away Josh Allen's rushing yards of 421 over the season, they would rank last in the league, which means KC will focus on Stephon Diggs and his season-long stat line, 127 receptions, over 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns, although everyone in the world knows Stephon's biggest contribution this year was winning Danny Feedback a fantasy championship that Monday night. Yes, well, it was.
Are we daydreaming again?
Well, it happened. I got the ring, man. I got the ring. All right, okay. Now, this game, and the league for that matter, is all about Patty Mahomes and his eventual 8 Super Bowl wins. Yeah, you heard it here first. Oddly enough, his biggest obstacle will be Andy Reid's play calling. Andy, stop calling run plays for Patty and eat a salad.
So we have a little junk food Friday, and we've had to clean it up a little bit. Times are changing, but not too much. Not too much. We get the barbecue in there. When you're in Kansas City, you got to do the barbecue.
All right, I'll start us off. Kansas City in just a massacre, unwatchable game. I'm sorry. I picked Green Bay versus Buffalo for the Super Bowl, but I think the complete opposite is going to happen this Sunday. What do you think, Brando?
You have a score on that one?
Initially, do you want to throw a score, Danny?
You're calling a big number. I mean, you can win by 21 or something.
No, I don't see scores in numbers. I see them in colors, and it's red. A lot of red.
I think what you're seeing is barbecue.
Blue.
I think you're seeing barbecue sauce.
This could be.
Because I don't think you're going to see. I think the red you're going to see is the buffaloes trampling on them.
Ooh.
Yeah. Blood on the dirt. Blood on the turf. And the Bills. Yeah, I mean, I think, and I think the question comes into mind is, how's Patrick Mahomes? Are we seeing 100% Patrick Mahomes? Because he's going to go up against 100% Josh Allen, as far as we know. And I think a completely healthy Bills team with a strong secondary that has overwhelmed teams. And I don't think that this whole year the Chiefs have gone up against a secondary as good as the Bills. If anybody wants to chime in on that, I'm happy to.
Saints.
The Saints. How'd they do against the Saints?
Hardly beat them.
But they won.
Yeah, they did.
But barely, yeah. Well, they've been barely beating everybody all year, but that's not really a problem per se. They're winning, so.
You got the Bills?
I'm going with the Bills. I think that they've been just on fire, man. You got Beasley, you got Diggs. I mean, Allen on the feet, good defense. They can stop the run. Yeah, I'm going Bills. I don't want to go Bills, but.
I'm completely the other way. I see Kansas City. It doesn't even matter if Mahomes shows up.
Ooh.
I think Andy Reid's play calling, he showed it on that last play to smoke that game over.
Yeah, but I don't think
with
they're
that last play call.
Twice.
I know, but it was creative enough.
That was a flub.
They'll be able to run the ball on Buffalo. Buffalo gives up a lot of points. They do. No, Buffalo.
They've got a better red zone defense than the Chiefs, though.
I just add, Henny is more mobile than Phillip Rivers. that changes the whole dynamic anyways. I mean, I'm thinking if Mahomes is in there, Mahomes in their game is over.
But what about 80% Mahomes against 100%?
80% Mahomes is still better than 140% Henney.
Henney plays for the Chiefs as well.
I know, but I'm saying Mahomes. I take Mahomes at 80%. If he has a toe injury, I take him. If he has a concussion issue,
100% Henney. I mean, 100% Josh Allen versus 80% Mahomes.
No, I just still think that Andy Reid. I'm betting on Andy Reid here.
Okay.
That he doesn't really per se need Mahomes. He is creative enough to make Henney be successful in his program.
No way. There's no way. There's no way Chad Henne beats the Buffalo Bills.
Well, think about it. Buffalo over the last 6 weeks, most of their wins were against weak opponents. They really haven't been challenged a whole lot. Buffalo and on the road, they are really not that great.
They ran the score up on the second best defense in the NFL, the Miami Dolphins. And I don't want to remind you of that, but it's a reality. And who did they beat? Who did they beat last week?
Dude, that is not even a good stat. Y'all have the weakest offense over there too, so your defensive numbers are going to be down over that way.
But who did the Bills beat last week? I'm actually drawing a blank.
The Colts.
Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay, so they took out. No, you're right. Their defense isn't that good.
No, they give up a lot of points.
They only shut down one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL last week.
He had a concussion and was removed.
Yeah.
Just like Mahomes was, but Mahomes, the Chiefs were able to hold it out and get the win.
I think you're proving
against the Browns.
I think you're proving my point.
Whatever. I'm taking Chiefs. I like Andy Reid too much.
Big T, little odd with the Chiefs. It all comes down to you, Liz.
Chiefs.
Oh.
I mean, it's cool. The Bills came this far.
She's going with her Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm riding with Mahomes.
She's been riding Mahomes all year, and I mean, I don't mean that.
He's a likable dude.
He's the next generation of quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I
think he's great too. I just think the Bills are going to take him. I agree with you though. I think he's awesome.
Do you think he's the beginning of the next Tom Brady? Literally,
possibly.
Brady's looking at having 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a huge mark as far
Brady,
as like Wilt Chamberlain
Brady,
and 100 points in a game. That's gonna be he's gonna have played in 10 Super Bowls.
Okay.
If he can get there this time.
He only won
6.
that
that puts you as one of the top athletes ever. I would.
All right, our resident Nets fan is back, and we're gonna get a prediction from him. Packers
2 predictions.
Bills. Packers Bills. Waiting for us.
You're talking about 2 different games.
No.
I mean,
Bills,
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Bills, Chiefs.
Chiefs, Bills.
Don't trust him, man.
Packers, Bucks, Chiefs, Bills. That's why I confused you.
Is that your Super Bowl prediction?
Baited question there.
My prediction is
what?
Bills.
I'm going to stay out of this one.
No, you're in it already.
Which is completely the opposite of what
I'm going to stay out of this one and just roll up.
How about the Bucks and Packers? You have nothing to say about that either?
Nope.
Okay.
Deshaun Johnson's going to do it.
So we got Chiefs,
And
Bills.
Mr. Dirt,
Bills.
what do you
I'm the
think?
only Bills guy.
Chiefs, Bills. You weighed in on the other one.
He wants a good story.
I think that
He wants a good story.
I'm throwing it out there. I think that the Super Bowl is going to be Buffalo versus Tampa Bay. That's what I think it's going to be. And
He wants a story, man.
no,
That's a good story, though.
Man, you got to look at it like in the era we're living in right now. This is not a normal era. This is still, regardless of there being fans in the stadium for some of the NFL games, we're still living in a COVID era, and we're still living in a guts era. This is guts game right now. The guts teams, you've seen it. Mm-hmm. Why did the Miami Heat make the NBA Finals last year? Guts. It wasn't talent. It was guts.
Fish guts.
I think Buffalo, the team of the Buffalo Bills have dealt with a lot over the years, and I think you're seeing Buffalo
guts
and Josh Allen are going to take down the Kansas City Chiefs, and you're going to see Buffalo and Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. I'm saying that right now. Tampa Bay and Buffalo.
All right.
I'm eating buffalo wings tomorrow.
Okay.
They're not. There's not a chance.
We're going to get some pizza logs?
No, Buffalo did good enough to get this far. I think this is kind of the
let's
end
make
of their
some
story.
pizza logs, too, right?
This is the end of their story this year.
We'll drink some blue light. Huh? Come on, where's
I
my
thought we were
Buffalo
drinking the Beast.
I'm on Bill's Mafia right now. Look, Dirt and I are Bill's Mafia. Yeah, man.
Bill's Mafia.
Yeah, they're doing the mustard. The one guy
Never
had
heard
to
of
pay
Bill's
that
Mafia?
out. He had to take a
It's like
mustard
a
ketchup
What?
bath
What they call their fans.
because he said the Bills wouldn't make it past the
Call
wild
the
card
fans-
game.
The fans are called the Bills Mafia.
All right, so it's been decided, at least in each of our own personal minds. Mind's eye. It's now been squeegeed. We can see
Piney.
clearly. Now let's throw it back over to Liz Taylor.
Can we get some more music?
I know this has got me like
I'm
tranced
like-
out. I feel like
Floating.
you are getting comfortable now.
I'm floating.
Take 3 breaths.
When I snap, you will turn into a chicken.
It's almost something you hear at like hot yoga too, right?
Wings.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up.
I would love to
What
see
is-
you in
What does
hot
everyone
yoga.
have going
Dude,
on?
I'll do it.
Take it home.
Oh, great.
90 minutes.
We are not taking a 90-minute break, but we will take a break. You're listening to Ball Busters.
You're listening to Ball Busters. You're listening to Ball Busters.
Welcome back to Ball Busters. Before we close this show out, what do you have going on, Todd?
Feel some recovery in my life coming on tomorrow a little bit.
Some detox,
Yeah, until the Bucks come on, then I'll probably ruin that.
rage again.
You
ruin that 5 hours of sobriety.
gonna
Get
make,
nervous and just. I'm going for the Bucks. I'm really happy. I mean, it's been a long time since Bucks have even been in this position.
yeah.
You
And
feel that
we have a chance. I mean, we've been doubted before going into cold weather. We did it against
you have Tom
Philadelphia,
Brady.
against Andy Reid. We got cold weather quarterback. I'm just excited to see Brady do his shit tomorrow.
Big T, a little odd. Welcome to the club, buddy. This is the way I felt last year when the Rays were heading into the World Series.
I'm ready to get out of here and go watch this UFC 257. You know, I know Danny. I know what he's doing this weekend. He's watching football naked. Markier's probably going to be hanging out with his lady, having a good time.
I'm
maybe
waiting for
floating
you
in
to
some
pass
salt.
me that thing right
I
there.
am.
so
We're
I can-
going on break, my friend, and then we will
pass me
have
like
a
a
good
teacher.
time. Hey, listen, I
Teacher
gotta be
for
somebody.
before recess.
And I ain't nobody if I ain't got nobody. Liz, what are we doing next? What are you doing? What are we going to do?
Well, after this, we are going to be broadcasting live on the patio, watching UFC 257. McGregor and how do you say his name? Poirier?
Dustin Poirier. Dustin the
yeah.
Diamond Poirier.
Which I want to try his hot
Yeah,
sauce.
you have a lot of faith in him tonight.
So if you guys
sure
don't
do.
have tickets, or if you don't have what is it, pay-per-view?
If you're not banned the pay-per-view,
There we go.
log on to our
Yep.
Facebook page, like us, hit subscribe. You'll get notifications every time we go live, and we will give you the play-by-play, the commentary. Watching the fight, we will tell you what's happening. You'll be able to watch it through us, live vicariously through us, and you'll get to experience everything that's happening right now in the fight. So hit those subscribe buttons, hit that like button, and you'll be able to watch it with us.
And also, Dana White cracked down on the stream, and he's challenging people to stream his fight illegally.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's not going to happen.
We are not
So,
going to try it, Tom.
Listen up to us.
We're not doing that.
We will not be streaming video or audio. It will be us, our reactions, and our commentary watching the fight.
Commentating. You've been listening to Ball Busters. We'll see you next time. Here's Danny.
For our producer, Dirk. Our guests, Markier, there and everywhere. The Brewmaster, Brando. Big T, Little Odd. Liz Taylor. I'm Danny Feedback. You've been listening to the Ball Busters.